Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Keep that Super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kansas offense will go on the attack first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ball game.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Sells the run, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Switch it. Looking for a gap. It's Sanford. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They'll ride him again. Inside the 45. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
To the air. It's Colson. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the new coordinator.
The D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Inside the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Press setter downs going to the air. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a man. Turns it upfield. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right side, it's straight. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It's 3rd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Colson. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Cougars! The offense puts up 6. Trip to the end zone. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Across the 35. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Uh-oh, look out. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
That touch pass went nowhere, stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forced the 2nd down and goal.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Cougars will use their first time out here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's 3rd down. This quarterback part of their running game. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Kramer. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Tells the run, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they've not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Hits the hole. It's Sanford. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse? All kinds of room to the right. Past the 20. Touchdown, right chunk, Jayhawk. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Sanford. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It's on 2nd down. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Couldn't set his feet.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll pull it down. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Wants to go up top on second down. Gets rid of it. Right side, it's Parker. Still on his feet at the 45. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for space. It's Meadows. He's got enough. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. They'll run the counter. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with his second. Touchdown, Rockchalk! Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they closed it going up top for the final few inches in the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Not a lot of room to field this one. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces a third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Left side, it's Jackson. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
Oh, it's a reverse. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
A lot of times you have these guys start, these wide receivers, they're game breakers, and you want to find ways to give them the football, whether it be screens, whether it be jet sweeps. Just find ways to give him the football because he can get 5 yards in a hurry when you need those plays, especially when you want to mix it up on the defense and keep them guessing.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what?
They snap it to the up end. He'll try to run for it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. The handoff. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to throw, it's Kelly. Back's got it on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He lets one fly deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on 4th down does not work.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Oh, he's got some space. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. To the back. Got an alley. Pass to 6. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Timeout Houston, their 2nd. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. The Jayhawks look to do some damage in the red zone. This is a designed run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Kansas! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers. They've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Breaks into the open.
And what a great job by the defense, getting the turnover, but also giving their team an opportunity to kick a field goal here now with just seconds to go in the half.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Kelly. On target over the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The whistle sounded, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with Oklahoma in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Sooners with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot. Now back to your game in Lawrence. Won a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's kick it back to at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Jayhawks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his 30, what a chance to flip the field. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Hey guys, the Cougars head coach told me coming out of the locker room, obviously his quarterback is struggling, and those first half turnovers are big. It has put them behind. They do have a really solid backup. It'll be interesting to see here to start the second half. Do they make a change, or is he confident that his first half quarterback can clean up the interceptions? Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Got it behind the line. It's Drake. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Trying to get the corner. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Colson. Touchdown, Cougar! The sure hand's in the end zone, and he has 6. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. They'll run it. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, breaks the tackle. Got the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. A lot of defenders around on that screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. A run for the quarterback. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Tight end now in motion. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he's in! Touchdown, Jayhawks!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looking for a man. It's Kelly. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, down on the home team sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Makes the grab over the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Looking downfield, it's Kelly. Finds his target. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
That's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and the score came on an impressive run from the 20. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Looking downfield, it's Colson. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Thomas. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes a catch. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense dialed up the blitz. Quarterback knew he was going to get hit, but he also knew he was man coverage, so he found his best matchup. He got it out of his hands early, right before getting smacked to get that completion.
Houston will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness. It took a little momentum with him out of bounds. As we check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Making the adjustment. And send the tight end in motion. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
With this game well in hand, let's take a look at some of the potential Heisman candidates here as we get very late in the season. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. He's got it first. Before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Caught in the backfield, it's Kamara. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on!
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Third down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, here on the Jayhawks sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With the big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
They'll run him again. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Working the ground game. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Gives it to the back on the draw. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Houston will be forced to punt. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive. And it is a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. On the return. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's gonna be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it.